cat people, how are you today? I'm Catlady Antigoni, and today we are doing a Siren makeup. Today I'm mega excited for filming this video for two reasons. First of all, this is a collab with my dear friend Sunny's. I mean, you know her, we have collabed in the past, but in case that you don't know her, of course I'm gonna link her channel down at my description box. I'm starting by applying my primer, by the way. This is from Fenty Beauty, the Pro Filter. And secondly, I'm very happy because it's been almost like a month since the last time I filmed. I started my lessons again. I mean, schools in Greece have opened again, so I'm back into working full time. I have pre-filmed a lot of videos during summer in case like I didn't have time to film, and I was correct, actually didn't have any time to film all of them. So I'm very happy that I didn't leave my channel without videos, but I really missed the process. I mean, the last video that I filmed was in August and now it's 22 of September. I know this is crazy, but I'm very happy that I am back, and hopefully I will be able to film more among others. While I'm applying the first color for today, which is gonna be from my new palette Rogue from Fantasy Cosmetica. This is the first time that I'm trying the palette, the brand, everything. I received the palette literally yesterday and I'm very curious to see how it is performing. I'm gonna go with this one, which is called Cunning, and the plan is to apply it here at the outer part of my eye. If you see me struggling with names, it's because this palette is very new to me and I didn't have time to check names and all this stuff. Anyway, back to relevancy. Actually, for this collab, Sunny's reached out to me and she asked me if I would like to do something related to Greek mythology. If you know me, you know how much I love Greek mythology. I mean, when I'm teaching my students who are interested to learn Greek, I always start from Greek mythology and examples from there and all this good stuff. I used to read a lot of mythology as a child and I'm so intrigued by everything that has to do with it. So she told me that she would like to do Medusa. So I chose, of course, the Siren. So as I'm continuing with the next palette, which is gonna be the Lure from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and specifically I'm gonna take this eyeshadow, which is called the Deep, a very beautiful deep blue. Let me tell you how I have imagined this video. Well, first of all, I'm gonna do a Siren related makeup. The idea about this makeup is not originally mine. I have seen a face chart, which is gonna be here. Please, future editing self, leave the chart there, from a Chinese creator. Unfortunately, I cannot read Chinese letters, so I'm really afraid that I'm gonna butcher their name, so I'm not gonna mention it, but I will make sure that I will leave their Instagram down at my description box if you would like to check the chart that I'm talking about or more of their work. So of course the makeup is not gonna be 100% that you saw on the chart, but the main idea is gonna be taken from there. Of course I'm gonna do my own stuff. I have already started with a murkier color, like at the face chart there is a very clear blue. I started with something in between blue and green, so as you can understand, just the idea is gonna be as you saw it. Now when it comes to my lenses, because this is the elephant in the room, let's be honest here, they are gifted to me from Pinky Paradise. I have a code with them, but this video is not sponsored from them. But if you would like to have a discount, I'm gonna leave my code down here. It is Catlady Antigoni 10, if I'm not mistaken. You're gonna see it here anyway. So I think that I'm done with all the irrelevant things that I would like to tell you, and I'm ready to move on to start telling you about who was Siren, or what sirens were as creatures in general. The next step is to blend out all my blues by using this color from the Lure palette. It is called Catch Me, and basically where I'm gonna apply it is just at the edge of the existing blue color and at the dark teal that I have here as well. So let me start telling you about the Sirens, which are not exactly like mermaids, to be honest. Did you know this about them? Actually, at their first mention in the Greek mythology, the poet Omiros, who wrote Odyssey or Odysseia in Greek, didn't actually give a precise description about them. So the description came later from another poet, and he actually said that the Sirens were not like mermaids, but they were women with some bird parts in their bodies, like bird wings or something like that. Later, during the medieval times, the Sirens became synonyms to mermaids, the half woman, half fish thing that we know nowadays, and they exist in the current mythology, I would say. But no, they didn't start in this way. That's why I don't wanna go with a very fishy makeup look with scales and all this stuff. I'm gonna keep the sea color theme or color scheme, because actually the myth names that they were living in the sea, so that's why I would like to go with blues today. But no, I'm not gonna have any scales or anything like these, because they were not just this in the end. The next eyeshadow that I'm gonna use comes from the Soul Wanted palette, and this is gonna be this one right here, which is called Dream. It's a very, very beautiful pastel purple, and basically I'm gonna continue here where I left the dark teal color in order to have a very, very beautiful pastel bridge between my colors. Back to our story about Sirens. The first time that we get to meet the creatures, as I already told you, was via Omiros and his Odysseia story. I'm sorry if you don't understand the names, but they are Greek names and it feels so weird to me to say them with English accent. I don't know, it doesn't fit my story, my personality, nothing. So anyway, try to bear with me, and if you have any questions, I will be very happy to reply down at the comments. Anyway, the first time that we see them was via Odysseus' eyes, and actually he was on his ship with his companions, and he actually knew about sirens and what they were doing to sailors, so he wanted to listen to their songs, because the myth was saying that they were singing something very, very beautiful and eerie and enchanting, and the men could not resist, and they were trying to reach to them, and the sirens eventually sank their ship. So he actually said to his companions to tie him on the ship without plugging his ears though, so he couldn't go anywhere, but he could still listen to their songs. Now when it comes to the companions, like the men who were with him in his journey, his advice were to keep sailing the ship, but they all had to plug their ears so they will not be able to listen to their songs. So when they reached the point that they could actually listen, all his companions listened absolutely anything, but Odysseus, who actually started listening, he started screaming to his companions, "Please let me go to them. The song is beautiful. I cannot resist." But they could not hear them, and this is what saved them in the end. And of course, as we all know, they survived from the creatures. And to continue with my makeup look, after a lot of blending, I have primed my eyes with Fix Potion from Carla Cosmetics, and now I'm gonna dive into my custom palette, and I'm gonna take this pinkish shade right here. This is from Glam Shop. Yes, I'm right, it's from Glam Shop. It has a Polish name, which I'm not gonna try to read, but it has an English name as well, and it is called Warm Up. And with a Morphe brush, I'm gonna apply it to the front part of my eye, but I'm not gonna cover everything, because the plan is to have highlighter shade as well, so a bit here just to give some pink shift to the look. Wow, do you see what I see? This single eyeshadow is just stunning, and I don't know, I have kinda underestimated it, or I kind of forgot it, because I don't use this palette that much because of the color combo, I would say. I don't like to have a lot of similar colors together because this is not very inspiring to me, but at the same time I haven't bought any other magnetic palette so I can separate the eyeshadows to make more inspiring color stories to me. And to me, this palette was a bit meh because everything is so organized and this is not something that I enjoy. I don't know how to do it. Probably I will order some more empty magnetic palettes because I have some very beautiful eyeshadows, as you can see, not only from Glam Shop but from other brands as well. And I really want to start using them a little bit more because look at this pink, for example. I don't think that I have anything similar in my collection, but I never touch it, and it's so beautiful, right? And the last step for this makeup look is to go back to the Lure palette, and from this palette I would like to take this super special multichrome eyeshadow. It is called Pearl, and with this I'm gonna highlight my under the eyebrow area and here my inner corner. I'm gonna spray the brush a little bit because I really don't want to have a lot of fallout. Not that this is often a problem with this palette, but I want to make sure. So let's see. Look how much this eyeshadow elevated the whole look. I'm in love. I'm in love. Like, it's so beautiful. I'm so curious to see what Sunny's is gonna do at her channel for her Medusa creature. I'm really curious because usually she's so archy, so my guess here, I haven't seen anything yet, so I would say that she is gonna planning to combine this with an outfit and with a headpiece. Wild guess here. I'm so curious to see if I was correct with my prediction on this. If you don't know what Sunny's is doing in general, you have to go and check her. Like, she's doing some amazing tutorials. By the way, these earrings are a gift from her and I am enjoying them so much. She's so talented at crafts and all this beautiful stuff that I truly love myself as well, and that's why really I cannot wait to watch her video. My plan now is to go back to the Lure palette, take a bit of this eyeshadow, which is called The Deep, and then place it here under my eye a bit. I'm gonna finish this look with a blue pencil as well, and after all this I'm gonna turn off the camera. I'm gonna do some liner work, which if you know me, you know that I'm not very comfortable to do all this on camera because I really need to be focused, and when I'm filming and when I'm talking I cannot achieve this level of focusing that I really wanna do. So yeah, I'm gonna turn off the camera and I will come back to show you my final look. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. What is more fitting in this video than the Greek word for siren? So hear me out. In Greek we say sirena. Say it with me. Si-ri-na, Sirena. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word Sirena, or actually tell me the word in your own native language. Let me tell you very quickly what I have on my face today before we move on to the lips. Well, as a blush, I have used from Annabelle Minerals this one in the shade Rose. Very pale, very beautiful, very fitting to this makeup look, according to my opinion. And as a highlighter, I have used from Kaleidos the shade Gifted. This is a multi-chrome one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's from pink to green and it's absolutely stunning. I love it. Now, as a powder, I have used from KVD the translucent one, and I have baked my face today. And when it comes to my lips, the plan is to start with this not eye pencil, lip pencil. I use it as an eye pencil, that's why the confusion here. In the shade 555, this is from Zao Cosmetics, if I didn't mention it. And then I'm gonna continue with V Cosmetics and their liquid lipstick in the shade Ink Blot. And then on top, probably I'm gonna apply a pink multichrome. This is gonna be either the highlighter or from the palette Lure here, this eyeshadow which is called Pearl, and I have already applied it here at the inner part of my eyes. Let me do the lips and then I will come back to explain you very quickly why I have picked this theme for today. And now, as I promised, let me explain to you why I chose to do the Siren from all the creatures that exists in Greek mythology. Well, first of all, and most importantly I would say, is because I would like to restore the common sense that mermaid equals siren, and I would like to let you know about the true story, to give you some new information in case that you didn't know. Reason number 2 is that I personally love singing. I used to take singing lessons, opera singing specifically, so singing has a special place in my heart, and everything that reminds me of this, of course, I kinda like it a little bit more. I want to capture it in a makeup look, so this was very important to me to kinda like achieve something nice based on this. And thirdly, because mermaids and sirens and everything like this in the end has to do with the sea. I love water, I love blue colors, and I thought that this color scheme that you see on my face, that I decided that it's very representative of Siren, is something that would fit me, and these are all the reasons. Now I'm thinking to continue with this series of videos, like to telling you about ancient Greek mythological creatures and create makeup looks which are relevant with these, according to my opinion at least. So if you would like to see more videos about this topic, if you would like to learn more about Greek mythology, don't forget to leave a comment down below and we can do a full series if you would like to see. And that was it. This was our video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you Sunny so much for giving me this amazing idea about this video. Well, I hope that I will see you at my next one, which is gonna be something Halloweenish. We are in the Halloween month, don't forget this. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and bye!